let's be brutally honest for a minute. For men over 45, is coffee the only thing keeping you awake and energized? I mean, it's almost a ritual, right? But here's the kicker. That caffeine jolt may wake you up, but it does nothing for your real vitality, the spark that drives your confidence, your relationships, your sense of self. As a clinician and a wife, I saw this firsthand with my own husband. He relied on coffee and sure, he got that 2-hour boost, but by lunch he was slumping. Can you relate? Have you ever reached for a second or third cup, hoping to recapture that energy, only to crash even harder? Now, you might be thinking, isn't coffee supposed to help with focus and drive? Yes, but here's the conflict. Caffeine alone triggers a rapid cortisol spike, cortisol being your body's primary stress hormone, and it taxes your system, causing a roller coaster of energy and mood. In the end, that daily cup often becomes a missed opportunity. Let me tell you a story. When I suggested a simple tweak to my husband's coffee, the transformation was so profound that our evenings became, let's just say, a little too lively. It was a happy problem, but a real one. So before you dismiss your coffee habit as good enough, ask yourself, what if you could turn it into a daily ritual that fuels your body's real masculine vitality, not just a caffeine fix? Stay with me, because that's exactly what we're diving into today. Let's talk science for a second. Most men over 50 wake up with naturally elevated cortisol. That's normal. It helps you rise and shine. But if you slept poorly or are under chronic stress, that morning cortisol lingers, actively suppressing testosterone. The result? You start your day already behind, with low energy and dull drive. Here's the conflict. You pour that strong black coffee, expecting magic. But caffeine acts like a metabolic wrecking ball. It spikes adrenaline and pushes even more cortisol into your system, the exact hormone, keeping your testosterone suppressed. You might wonder, isn't adrenaline good? In short bursts, yes. But the coffee-cortisol combo creates what we call the crash cycle. You get anxiety, jitters, hyperfocus, then bam, the crash. Low blood sugar, even more stress hormones, and a craving for another cup or a sugary snack. It's an endless loop. Now, imagine if instead of spiking and crashing, your coffee smoothed out those hormonal rough edges, stabilizing your energy for the long haul. This is where a very specific additive, a single teaspoon, can change everything. So, let me ask, are you ready to break free from the cortisol roller coaster and actually support your body's natural rhythms every morning? That's where our science-backed solutions come in. Let's meet the first hero, medium chain triglycerides, or MCTs, found in high-quality coconut oil or ghee. Now, don't tune out because I said fat. Imagine your coffee as the accelerator pedal. Alone, it burns whatever quick energy is in your tank, usually glucose, causing a spike and a crash. But add a teaspoon of MCTs, and you're pouring high-octane fuel into your system. Here's how it works. Unlike regular fats, MCTs bypass normal digestion and go directly to the liver, where they're converted into ketones, an ultra-efficient, clean-burning fuel for your brain and body. Think of ketones as premium gas, smoothing out the ride, preventing that energy dip, and keeping your mind razor sharp. Now, you may ask, won't fat make my coffee heavy or greasy? Not at all. A quick blend turns it into a creamy, frothy latte that's both satisfying and stabilizing. Technically, this slows caffeine absorption, cushions cortisol spikes, and helps eliminate jitters, what scientists call glycemic modulation. Let me tell you, when I recommended this to my husband, his afternoon crashes vanished. His focus stretched until dinner, and the third cup habit disappeared. Clinical studies back this up. MCTs support insulin sensitivity and metabolic control key to maintaining energy and managing belly fat as you age. So, if you want to transform your coffee into a sustained energy powerhouse and banish the afternoon slump, a single teaspoon of MCTs is your new morning ritual. If your struggle is more with libido, motivation, or just that deep inner fire, option 2 is Maca root powder. What's so special about Maca? It's a Peruvian adaptogen, a plant that helps your body adapt to stress. But here's the cool part. Maca acts on your hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, your body's master control for stress and hormones. Now, you might be skeptical. Can a powder truly spark desire? Absolutely. Maca doesn't contain testosterone, but it creates a hormonal environment where your natural testosterone can thrive. This means less cortisol, suppressing your sex hormones, and more of that elusive spark returning. And get this, Maca is famous for its effect on libido, not just physically, but psychologically. It works on the neural pathways of desire. Many men report a renewed sense of drive within a week, sometimes so noticeable that their partners start asking, "What's gotten into you?" I saw this at home. After my husband's energy stabilized with coconut oil, we added Maca. The result? His mood, confidence, and evening enthusiasm all soared. Honestly, I begged him to slow down. So if you're tired of feeling hormonally flat or want that youthful spark, try a teaspoon of Maca in your coffee. Its butterscotch, nutty flavor actually makes your morning cup more enjoyable, and you may just surprise yourself and your partner with the results. Maybe your concern isn't energy or libido, but the aches, pains, and gut discomfort of aging. That's where collagen peptide powder comes in. Don't just think of collagen as a beauty supplement. Think of it as the ultimate structural protein for your bones, tendons, and gut lining. Let me break it down. After 50, your body's collagen production plummets. This weakens joints, harms gut lining integrity, and slows recovery. 1 teaspoon of collagen peptides in your coffee provides amino acids like glycine and proline, the literal building blocks for repairing tissues and sealing up that leaky gut. Now, some ask, is collagen just for skin? Not at all. For men, it's about resilience. Collagen supports joint integrity, reduces nagging aches, and aids in workout recovery. Plus, it enhances gut health, which is crucial for hormone production and energy metabolism, a process known as intestinal permeability modulation. Here's a bonus. Collagen's glycine content improves sleep quality. Better sleep means lower morning cortisol, more overnight hormone production, and a stronger start when you wake up. It's flavorless, dissolves instantly, and can turn even a black coffee into a foundational health ritual. If you're training hard or want to invest in long-term vitality, a daily teaspoon of collagen in your coffee is a non-negotiable move for every man over 50. Let's wrap it all together. The magic isn't just in these ingredients, it's in how you use them. You might be wondering, do I need all 3 every day? Absolutely not. The key is cycling based on your needs. MCTs for sustained focus and fat burning on busy days. Maca for inner fire and libido on weekends or when you need a mood lift. And collagen for structural resilience and gut health, especially if you're training or healing. Here's the conflict. Most men treat their morning coffee like an assembly line. Same routine, every day, no adjustments. But your body's needs shift. Think of this as targeted nutrition, like using the right tool for the job. That's bio-individuality, a core concept in functional medicine. Direct address. Are you ready to move beyond autopilot and turn your first sip into your strongest health move of the day? Imagine the confidence that comes from knowing your morning ritual is dialed in to your precise needs, be it energy, drive, or resilience. Now you might be thinking, will I really notice a difference? Try this. Pick your primary goal. Add the corresponding teaspoon for 3 weeks and track your energy, mood, and even those playful partner comments. The feedback from your body and your spouse will tell you everything you need to know. By making this micro change, you're not just drinking coffee, you're rewriting the script on aging, energy, and masculinity. Ready to step up? Your mug, your move.